Hey everybody, Grimcat here, and we're back with some more Dominions 4. So we can see that our enchantment research is complete, and we have claimed the Throne of Spring. So let's take a look at our research. And we really want to get over to level 2 in this to get personal regeneration. And I think there was really something else we wanted, but now I can't believe or remember what it is. Can make some gelatinous cubes. What is our god? Our god is 3 and 3 haste? Might be haste. Maybe it's not haste. 3 and goodness, I have forgotten. Our god is 3 water. What is the spell? Quicken or something like that? Maybe it's not under here. Oh man, I know it exists. I'm not... Quicken self is just 1. Okay. Quickness. Yep. Which is actually level 4, so perhaps we should have gone that first. No matter. Let's see, we now have our mage over here, so they are going to create a... I do not have enough money to create a lab. We will change that. How much does it cost to make a lab for us? 500 gold. We're gonna turn off those guys for a moment. Because now, with this lab right here, hopefully we will have access to some cheaper troops. And speaking of cheaper, or at least relatively cheaper troops, right there, at least for a turn. What kind of army do we have here? Not a terrible one. Where is our main army now? Right here. With God. We're gonna send our god on out to collect more. We're going to not sneak. We want him to move. And let's look at these guys right here. They look pretty strong. Perhaps not that strong, but definitely that strong. That is swamp. Because one of the things that I learned in my other playthrough is to build more keeps and more fortifications. So I want to try to do that wherever I can. Not necessarily great ones, but ones nonetheless. 2 are my priests. He's sacred but not a priest. He is a priest 1. He's a bigger priest, priest 2. 110, okay. Because I want to start sending them out. No mercenary, sending them out and creating temples. Because you know we have 10 Dominion, but it's slowly building up. If I can build these temples, it'll build up a bit faster and take over things a bit better. Alright, so moving. We're going to go ahead and move our scout up forward as well. Yeah, we upped his defense already. Everything's at 15 so far. End the turn. Couple of battles. Somebody claimed the Brass Throne. Python. Myrmidons. Don't remember what they are. Let's view the battle. This is our god. He's now resistant to poison. They're already starting to run due to the fear and all. The fear! Now he's gone berserk. And not surprisingly, we won that one. No losses. And in the Bog of Beasts. This one... yeah, a little weak archers like that aren't going to do too much to us. Look at our guys regenerate, isn't that nice? Or at least some of them. For a turn, which is not an insignificant amount. Although, like I mentioned before, they don't have much in the way of protection, nor defense skill. And again, I think when they get really damaged, they turn into like werewolves, but now I can't remember. I might be thinking of something else entirely. Alright, very nice. Let's pop the defense up. Let's pop the defense up. Troops here should be gaining a fair amount of experience. Yep. They're all at least level 1. We now have a lab here, so we are going to start recruiting the Mages of Spring. They are slow. Slow to bring in, but regardless, they're a bit better deal than what we have. I'm not gonna spend anything else. You know what? They will get 2 light infantry a turn. And we'll have another big army right there as well, just in case things go very, very poorly. Research. Let's turn this off and let us get a... Are the Jarls better than... yeah, let's go ahead and get some Jarls as well. Well. 2... I don't like having those resources unaccounted for, but I think I shall. Yeah. And there's already actually a fairly nice little army right here. Okay, so mainly heavy calories. We are going to move them here. We're going to move closer into the enemy dominion over here. And we're going to move our god, who's also gaining experience pretty nicely, up top into this forested region. And then we're going to kind of sweep on over here just to get a real nice A real nice swath of land right there. That's the plan right now. Got lots of water gems to do things with, but well, not really a lot to do anything with, however. Mercenaries? Victor's villains. Sure, we'll put in a low bid for them and we'll see what happens. Battle in Ghent. Apparently I forgot to... Oh, I had my god sneaking again instead of... Might have some losses here on this one. Nope. Of course, the heavy cavalry don't have a lot of great morale, seemingly when fighting the big troops. Oh, we did lose somebody. Okay, well that's a shame. Here are those arrow keys. Again, we're moving him in through the mountains. Oh, I just didn't move him at all. Apparently. Alright, let's set up a second army. Somewhat smaller. To start going around on this side. With lots of gold right now, we're gonna get one of these big Niefelheim, which are our sort of main guys, and then another couple of everything else. Yep. Ooh, we do want that on repeat. So we will mark that like that. And we might start recruiting just one in these places now, which will add up over time. Of what we can, sort of the biggest we can. Ugh. Do blowpipes do? They do. Ah man, that's kind of a tough one. I think we'll still... Those guys are both kind of terrible. Just a little bit of what we can. So I don't get blindsided. Oh, excuse me very much. So I don't get blindsided by another army or faction coming through, which has admittedly happened before. I do not think moving into this group of 70 is a good idea for this army. I will move here, although it's maybe kind of a hard thing, because taking this pass would be pretty good. Because this mountain range, we're at least not getting attacked from over here. I may be spreading too thin. I'm not entirely sure. But I think we're doing good. Alright. Okay, enchantment level 2 is completed. And we are being where we are attacking in Moss Woods. This should be a very easy battle. Our god's buffing up and letting his people do all the work, and it worked out pretty well. And in the Troll Peaks, lost at least one. That's a shame. But I think it was just the one. Ah, no, didn't lose anybody. Great. Okay, and here we see an enemy. And you know, he's slow. We're gonna queue up our priest right over there, and we're going to start building some things to combat the Dominion over there. I did not upgrade the defenses before I started building the other stuff. That's okay, I'm sure I'll remember. I couldn't possibly forget. And we will go ahead and take this Passover. We're gonna take our spy. Yeah, we're gonna have him go around, you know? We'll see just how far these guys go. What are their names? Oh, and they're not the ones that have the brass throne. Okay. Python and Python? Okay, that's our more... They both have the same god. Huh. Which is another aggressive land-taking god as well. Gosh, my throat. Sorry about that. Researching. Which we can move now to alteration, was it? With quickness? There's quick itself, that's fine. Very good. This army here can... This army here is a smaller army. They can go take these Lion Tribe people. And then we're starting to come into enemy dominion on this side. So perhaps we'll start putting up temples here. Our god can continue around this way, skirting where there is enemy dominion. And then come down around like here a little bit. Okay, next turn I will have a heavy hitting army, although small, which I will be putting over here on the front lines. Although I don't think I'm quite ready to start fighting. We'll see. Depends what moves they make, I suppose. Okie dokie. Deathmatch next time. Don't really care. Battle in Jome. This is our new force right here. And against archers they should be fine. They cast Blessing. These are... No, they're not blessed troops. So who cares why he cast Blessing? But we should crush these people who are unarmored. And missile ranged focus pretty well. Yep, pretty well crushed him. Any losses? 0 losses. And on the Spires of Ascension. Which these guys can actually do some damage if they hit. Okay. No losses. I'm not interested in fighting the fight. My money is starting to run out. Teensy a little bit. Okay, and here is another enemy faction. Oh my god, didn't take that thing over. They snuck instead. How annoying. Yeah, we're gonna go for these Amazons. And then we're going to stop our advance. Barbarians and heavy infantries, that's not too bad. Right around here. And we're going to have them sort of post up for a little bit right there. Yeah, we don't need more of that. Ah, that frees up a ton of gold, doesn't it? It sure does. So we can get these defenses up to 15, get any unrest there may be down. Which there's a lot of unrest right there. We might have to pull back and patrol right here a little bit. I'm not quite sure why there's so much unrest. Perhaps there's a magical site of some sort. Let's start making him an army. You know what? We're gonna go a little bit for some quantity now. Yeah, he's my priest. Sneak and attack? Whatever. Okay. Looking good so far. They've... Ooh, they're taking over from down here, are they? They've established a teeny bit of a foothold. Not 100% sure if I like that. Everywhere's looking pretty good. We're gonna start recruiting length 3, attack 10, whatever. One person in each of these lands we conquered. Haven't conquered that one yet. Ugh. Well, don't have the gold to do it. Okay. That's fine. Alright. Death match. Or more. The Archbishop. Okay. Casters, anybody who can use Smite has a tendency to win those death matches, I've noticed. And since, frankly, I don't even have a prophet yet, which I should really do with this person I just made. He's gonna lose. Or they are going to lose. Bam. Alright. And Linshire. This is with those Amazons. And a winged Pegasus. Still should be fine. They're pretty heavily armored with big shields, so I'm not really concerned about archers. Mind burn, though. Huh. They could be, yeah, in a little bit of trouble. They ran, okay. Fair enough, they didn't die. Man, what kind of morale do they have? No, just 10. Pegasus riders are actually pretty decent. Lost 2 herdmen. Started worse for being a false pretender. What? He found a lightning rod. Huh. Okay. Starting to run out of money from this heavy recruitment. But I still want to keep it up for a little bit. At least in this main little bout right here, although I do want to start saving money soon. Nope, not sneak. We're gonna post him right there for a while, and then we will have him patrol. Him over here, yeah, he needs to patrol. There's obviously something going on right here, where there's some sort of unrest causing magical site. We're gonna have him starting to make his way over to here. Alright, and that's looking good. Alright, Giant's Rest, there was a battle? Okay, this is gonna be a foregone conclusion. Especially with Quicken Self. Right off the bat. Rawr, go get him. Alright, in Elidor, which is Ah, where my scout was at, because I forgot about my scout. Oh, and here's my alarm, so we're going to be stopping this one real soon. They're going through with small armies, but unfortunately they have glamour, so they're kinda hard to hit. And frankly, they're kinda hard to see. Van Hurst. They're pretty nice. And he has unequaled obesity. Not bad, actually. Our archers just crushed themselves. Or their own troops, rather. Yep. Yep, and then we're killing brigands. Alright, and we're going to call it right here. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please go ahead and if you did, like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Tell me how you're doing or how I'm doing, and if you would do things differently or if you have any advice for me. I would greatly appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and peace out.